Fine, fierce folk. Deck of cards, round two. Suit movement. Number repetitions. Face equals 10, ace equals 15, joker is 20, but 20 of whatever movement you want to do. Guess what? 6 a.m. Zoom. You, me, Randall, Josh, one of us will be here coaching you through a fierce workout. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m., Tuesday, Thursday at noon. Just to start off, we will add as we are able, but we will need at least 8 of you participating in each to make it worth doing. So please, 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 please sign up via Fit Club Virtual and show up, even if it's a little early. There are going to be a couple exercise demonstrations directly after this workout explanation. So have fun, get ready, let's get it. All right, everybody, the swing squat. This is a absolutely atrociously fun variation of a traditional kettlebell swing. It's almost like an amalgamation between a kettlebell swing and a goblet squat. It does take a little bit of finesse, it does take a little bit of coordination, and understand if you are not used to using kettlebells, if your swing itself is not great, stick with that swing or stick with that kettlebell goblet squat. So, I'm going to show a couple variations, the first one being with an actual kettlebell some of you guys will have. Your setup is very similar to a traditional swing. Kettlebell will be roughly 1.5 feet in front, slight bend in the knee. I'm going to hinge in the hips, keep those shoulders back. I'm going to swing it to me. As it comes forward, I squat. Swing, squat, swing, squat. So hips lift, hips drop, hips lift, hips drop, hip lifts, hips drop. Come back to the beginning, and it's that easy. Practice before you implement this in any workout. This can also be done with a dumbbell. Now I warn you, if it's a lighter dumbbell, you might have to work a little bit extra hard to keep your balance upright because you're not going to have that counterweight. But again, it can be done. Shoulders back, hips forward, hips back, hips forward, hips back, hips forward. It's that easy. Now, let's say you got nothing. Again, times are a little weird. We might not have a gym available to us. We can do the exact same thing with a gallon. Hips back, hips back, hips back. Things that remain the same across the board. Gut tight, butt tight. Things that remain across the board. Look at where my eyes were. Bottom position, we're low. Top position, we're high. Again, if you don't have a good kettlebell swing, if you're not great at squatting, practice the individual components before you blend them together. More importantly, the offset chop. This is a great movement working the transverse plane, working the obliques, the abs, the shoulders in a slightly different way. This movement is not meant to be done quickly, so just keep that in mind when approaching it. Steady is smooth. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So just keep it steady, just keep it smooth. So I'm going to pick up my item. This can be a light kettlebell, light dumbbell, a light object. I've got a gallon of water behind me. All of these things can be used, and there are actually some fun implementations of a half full water jug, which I'll show here too. But first, I drop to a knee, chest up, shoulders back. From this position, I'm going to bring it from my opposite hip to my opposite shoulder and across. So I'm actually, when I'm coming down here, I'm pushing my hips back just slightly, really focusing on keeping my stomach tight, really focused on keeping my glutes engaged. Again, I'm not rushing the movement, steady and smooth. I bring it down, I bring it up. Hips back just a little bit, hips up just a little bit. Notice that I'm keeping my eyes on the object, and then my whole torso is moving in line with the object. So it's not just my arms moving, it's my whole body. If you have back issues, be very, very careful. If you're not comfortable doing it on this knee, this is an excellent movement to be done standing as well. Just take out all body English. That's why I like doing it on one knee. Another great option is using something like a water gallon. Why I like these is that water sloshes, moves, adds an extra layer of dynamic stability in the exercise. So I bring it up and I bring it down. Again, having to focus on stabilizing an unstable object. It's fun even if it's not quite as heavy. Be safe, make sure you have space around you, and again, don't rush this movement. Have fun with it.